Hi there, it's Olga. Today I'll be making a card that is meant to be backlit. I'm starting with the standard A2 size top folding card base, cut out of black cardstock. Next I need to create a frame that is about 3/8 of an inch thick. I'm going to use a craft knife to cut out this window, but of course I could totally use the die for it, I just didn't think of it at that moment. As always, you can find the list of the supplies that I'm using on my blog as well as in the description. Now I'm applying some tape adhesive all over the frame and sticking a piece of vellum that is slightly smaller than the card. And now I can set this aside for a while. This die set is by Memory Box, it's called Rectangle Basics. And I have used the largest die, which is exactly A2 size, to cut out two panels. One is brown and one is black, just as my card base. I'm using some pieces of washi tape to attach them one onto the other. I'm also going to use the dies number 3 and 4 to make a smaller frame. Now I'm positioning them onto the card, but not taping them down yet. This beautiful intricate die is Chinese lanterns by Poppy Stamps, and this will be my focal image. I'm placing it onto the card front, and then I'm going to run it through the die cutting machine. I have die cut through both layers of cardstock, and now I can separate these two pieces. I will set the black one aside and continue working with the brown one, which is the card front. So now I am placing the two rectangles back, and this time I'm going to die cut them. I will only need the larger outer frame for this project. I have used the same die to cut a frame and the lantern's outline out of gold mirror cardstock. Now I'm going to place the golden frame inside the brown one and run some tape adhesive over the two frames. This will attach them one onto the other. I have used the die number 4 again to cut out a window in a piece of black craft foam, and now I'm sticking it right onto my frame at the wrong side. Now I'm trimming off all the excess foam using the paper trimmer. Now I can attach the frame to the card front. This time I'm using the liquid glue. It will allow to move and adjust it and really align it with the corners. Now I'm going to heat emboss the sentiment. You can see I have already treated the card front with the talcum powder. I'll be using the stamps from two sets. They are called Believe in Magic and Magic and Sparkle. Both are by Poppy Stamps. I'll be using Versamark ink and gold embossing powder by Ranger. To stick down this panel onto the card front, I'll be combining tape adhesive with liquid adhesive. I'm running the tape over the large areas, and I use the liquid adhesive to get into those small areas to get them stuck down. Then I'm using my needle applicator bottle to apply Ranger Multimedia Matte onto the golden outline of Chinese lanterns, and I'm sticking them right into that negative window. Then I'm also going to inlay some tiny little pieces that are negative spaces between the stems and the lanterns. I'm also going to attach some sequins to the card front, and the ones I'm using are light gold stars by Cat Scrappiness. The card is nearly finished. The only problem is that the adhesive is visible on the inside, and that is when I bring in this panel that I have cut out at the very beginning. I'm going to stick it at the wrong side of the card. And that finishes my card for today. The peculiarity of this card is that you can place a battery-driven tea light behind it. And this way the card will have a different look by daylight and in a dim lit room when it's backlit. Thank you for watching this tutorial. If you would like to see more, please tap any picture that you can see in the screen. Have a magical day, and I'll be seeing you soon.